Thank you for clicking on this video. We'll get right to it. King Richard, I like to call him King Richard. Richard McCook put on his vinyl channel, part of the vinyl community here on the YouTubes. 10 final questions, so let's get to them right away. Question number 1: Do you ever struggle coming up with ideas for videos? This channel, Brian's Funhouse. No, I have a big piece of paper, probably like 12 topics. I only do a video a week, so that should take me all summer. Brian's Art for Animals, my other channel, my animal channel, I do because I normally film like tigers in India, lions in Africa, and show people what great animals we have out there. But if I don't take a big international trip, and I haven't in a year, then there's really no content. And Brian's Art for Animals, I really struggle. A lot of subscribers, my video views are down. I'm depressed. What can you do? If purchasing subscribers was an option, would you partake? No, it is what it is. I'm not paying for subscribers. I'll pay for vinyl and CDs and stuff, but not subscribers. Do you like to mention how much you paid for your records? I like to. Historically, I've never had a problem with money. I've always told people what I've earned for the year, what I earned for an hour on my job. I don't have that weirdness like, oh, it's money. I know a lot of people do. What they pay for things, how much they make, how much their house is, their car. I don't have it. I don't have it, so I don't care. I like to say how much I pay for vinyl so other people can be like, wow, that's too much, I'm not going to pay that, or wow, he got a good bargain, or I don't know, whatever. I just like to give you that information about the album, and part of that information, I think, is why I paid for it. To each its own. Are there any genres or music you don't like and would never show on your channel? This is pretty much an 80s metal, 90s punk, indie channel, so I like to talk about a lot of the stuff that kind of stems from that. I'm not going to show any country music past like 1985 probably. I don't like country music a lot at all. My parents used to play the 8-tracks of old country music, and I can dig that, but new country, no. I'm not going to play any new really hip-hop. I'm not going to do jazz or classical, or there's a lot of music that I'm just not going to do because my heart and passion isn't in it, so why do it? But who knows what this channel will feature. When watching other people's videos, do you ever flick through the video until you find an artist shown that you like? No, I try to watch other, if it's a topic or a heading that I think is interesting, of course I'm going to watch the video. I will fast forward sometimes if they're doing like a top 15 groups of all time countdown, and if YouTube has broken into channels, I may scroll to see groups that I like. But no, usually if I watch somebody else's video, I try to watch the whole thing. What are your thoughts on shorts? I like to wear shorts, especially when it's hot in the summertime. A little bit of air. Video shorts on this channel, Brian's Funhouse, no. On Brian's Art for Animals, yeah, because I'm too lazy to make big time videos for that, so shorts are fine. Do you use the community tab for polls, etc.? Nope. I respond to comments, or I talk to people through comments. Community tab, I don't even know what it is. Is there anything about your own videos you don't like? Yeah, I wish it was more professional. I don't know. And I mumble, which is why I'm talking loud now, because I don't have a speaker or anything like that. So yeah, I've been using the same editing program since I joined YouTube, like 2004, 2005 with Brian's Art for Animals. Same camera, same everything. So, it'd be a nice upgrade. I try to keep them between 10 and 20 minutes. I wish they would be 5 and 10. I talk too much. Sure, there's a lot of things I'd like to change, but it is what it is. Is there anything about other people's videos you don't like? Yes, when people take too long to get to the damn countdowns or whatever topic they're talking about. I've seen some dudes on the vinyl channels get a little cup of coffee and go, I hate people say a lot too. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. And then when people aren't being themselves, if you hate a band, let's say like Slipknot. I'm not afraid to say I love heavy metal, but Slipknot sucks. They suck. Don't be afraid to say that. Like, I don't know, let's give everyone a chance to be nice. No, just be you. I don't have to agree with you, and that's the problem with society. We all think we have to agree with each other. No, it's okay to be insulted. It's okay to be offended. It's okay to have your own opinion. And some people get crazy and they want to hurt you because you have your own opinion, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't like when people aren't like real, and I don't like when people take too long to get to the damn topic. So let's get to the next question. If you were to stop making videos, would you shut down the channel completely? Keep the videos live? Make the videos private? I'd keep the channel up and going, and I told my wife if I ever should not be able to do anything, just keep the channels up. Maybe I'll entertain people forever and ever. Would you make an announcement that you would no longer make videos? No, I would just, people would realize, hey, that idiot's not on YouTube anymore. So that is it, right? Yeah, that's it, 10. All right, so let's go through the 10 newest additions to my collection. Number 1 was I finally broke down and bought it. the best of Van Morrison. He's one artist that I listened to on classic rock radio, but I just never bought anything of his. I never knew. It says he wrote Gloria. I googled it. It said I never knew he wrote Gloria. I like for Gloria, song has been sung a million times. Not the '80s Gloria, the other Gloria, Gloria, whatever. I like the Doors. I like when they do that. For his stuff, I like Brown Eyed Girl. I don't ever need to hear again. I'm going to do a top 10 list of songs I never need to hear again on classic rock radio, and that would be one of them. But I like Domino, so it's good stuff. Jason Faulkner. It came out in 1999, his second solo album. Of course, he's known for being in Jellyfish, one of the best pop bands ever in your life. Morrissey, of course, known for being in the Smiths. This is his first solo album, 1988. It's got Suede Head, Every Day's Like Sunday. Man, he was at his prime right after the Smiths. He's like, let me crank out this solo album. He's had a ton of solo albums. Some are hit or miss, but I finally got his first one. Journey Escape. Got this, I have it on vinyl. I've listened to it a million times on cassette tape growing up. There's a huge album from Journey. Steve Perry sings phenomenal on it. I bought the CD just to get into the deep cuts from it, which would be like Escape, Lay It Down, Mother Father, Keep On Running. I guess those are the deep cuts, because every other song was a freaking big hit. This one, like, a million times platinum or something. But, yeah, so CDs I could put into my computer, hard drive, I could put in my iTunes, and I could listen to it. So that's why I get CDs still, and they're cheap. The Mighty Lemon Drops. I have this on vinyl. I got this free from a friend. You don't get that anymore. A friend's like, I don't want any of my records anymore. That was years ago, but yeah, I got this free. World Without End. This is their second one from 1988. And yeah, it's good. It's not great. It's like, I don't love the Mighty Lemon Drops, but I like them enough to keep their stuff. So I have the vinyl. Now I can put this in my iTunes. MSG, which is Macaulay, not Michael Schenker Group this time, but it's Macaulay Schenker Group. He's like, oh, sure, we can name it after you. We'll just keep calling it MSG, though. So this is their third solo album with Robin McAuley on vocals. Fantastic singer. This came out in 1991, so not a lot of people were listening to this kind of heavy metal, light poppy heavy metal stuff then, but good stuff. Robin McAuley, I've said a lot on this channel, great singer. Grand Prix was his first band. People in the UK know about that. Other people not so much. Sabotage, Hall of a Mountain King. They're from Florida, heavy metal band. This is their fourth album. It came out in 1987. The two albums after this were also equally as popular. They're Headbangers Ball kind of stuff. It's really good stuff. He's a really good singer. I believe people from that band play in the Trans-Siberian Orchestra thing. I got some 7-inches at the flea market. One is Invincible from Miss Pat Benatar, who I believe is in the Hall of Fame now. She's themed from the legend of Billie Jean. Billie Jean was Helen Slater. Helen Slater played Supergirl, had the hots for her then, and really had the hots for her in this 80s movie, The Legend of Billie Jean. Nothing to do with the tennis player. Got another 7-inch, Mr. James Brown, Mr. Popcorn Man himself. Can you see the label? I'm hoping you see the label. Let's take it out. He's got the he's got the look. I mean, what, I would love for myself to be on an actual record, like an image of me to be on an actual record. This has Let the Man Come In and Do the Popcorn Part 1, and then Sometime. I got this at the flea market. A quarter. This woman had, even though I don't know why I'm collecting, I don't know why I'm buying 45s, I don't know why. Speaking about 45s, I used to love when these came out. This is the first one of this, Profiles in Gold. ABBA, the Spinners, who finally made Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Firefall, and England Dan and John Ford Coley. These came out, I think they 2 or 3 editions of these, but I bought this. Alright, there you go. Thanks for watching.